God, here is the thing I don't say out loud. Sometimes, when I am at the right place spiritually, the comparison doesn't bother me. I can genuinely celebrate. I know my time is different. I know your plans are good. But there are other times. There are times when I sit in a testimony service and someone shares what you did for them and I think, God, I prayed that same prayer. I fasted, I stood on your word, I gave, I served. And they got their answer in 6 months and I'm still in year 3. And for a moment, just a moment, I feel something that scares me. Not anger at them, not jealousy exactly. Something more like doubt. A question that asks, am I loved the same way? Do you hear me the way you heard them? Or is there something different about my case?
I have become very good at celebrating people. I show up to every wedding. I cry the right tears. I write the cards with the right words. I dance at the receptions. I share the announcements. I mean all of it. But God, there is a version of me that only you have seen. The one who comes home, closes the door, and sits with the weight of something I don't have a name for yet.
Dear God, this year alone I have attended 4 weddings, 3 baby showers, 2 promotion celebrations, 1 housewarming, and 1 Thanksgiving service for a miracle I have been praying for myself for years. I was genuinely happy for every single one of them. I want you to know that. I am not writing this letter out of bitterness. I don't think I'm bitter. But I am something. Something that has no polite Christian name. Something that sits quietly in the car on the drive home from another celebration and asks, God, when? When is it my turn?
I open my phone and there is a pregnancy announcement from someone who just got married 6 months ago. There is a promotion post from someone I went to school with. Youngest VP in the company. Praise God. There is a picture from a friend's new apartment. Floor-to-ceiling windows, Lagos Island. A view that looks like a prayer answered. And I am still in the same place I was 3 years ago. Doing what you told me to do. Being faithful in the small things. Trusting the process. God, is the process working? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like some people skipped the process entirely and still got the result.
God, here is my closing prayer tonight. Help me to want what is mine, not what belongs to someone else's story. Help me to hold my timeline with open hands instead of clenched fists. Heal the part of me that uses other people's blessings as evidence against my own worth. Because that is what comparison really is, isn't it? A courtroom where I stand before you and say, look at what you did for them. Doesn't that mean something about how you see me? But you didn't call me to compare. You called me to trust. So tonight I am choosing, with everything in me, to believe that you are working in what I cannot see. That the quiet is not the end of the story. That every answered prayer around me is evidence of who you are, not a verdict on who I am to you. I am yours, and that is still enough, even tonight. Still holding on. A heart that is learning to celebrate from wholeness, not scarcity. From my journal to his heart.
So tonight I am writing what I know, even when I don't feel it. I am writing, he is not late. I am writing, my story is not their story. My timeline is not their timeline. Their open door was not my door to walk through. God's good plan for me did not change because something good happened to someone else. I am writing, comparison is a thief. It steals the present to mourn a future that hasn't arrived yet. And I refuse to lose the gifts of this season because I am too busy grieving the gifts I don't yet have. I am writing, I will celebrate them, fully, genuinely. And I will also tell God the truth about what I feel. Both things are allowed to be true at once. I didn't know journaling could hold that kind of tension, but it does.
If you've ever sat at someone else's celebration and felt something you couldn't explain on the way home, this letter was for you. You're not alone in that feeling, and you're not less faithful for feeling it. Writing it down is one of the most honest things you can do with your faith. If you want to start your own letters to God, your own honest journal, the link to Myheartthrobjournal is in the description below. It's designed for exactly these kinds of conversations with Him. Subscribe so you don't miss the next letter, and share this with someone who needs to know they're not the only one. This is Myheartthrobjournal, where faith gets honest. See you in the next one.